And continuing immediately after that review here, we can go into Optimus's transformation guide. Now this dude is pretty simple to transform, to be honest. You can just peg his feet together and push his toes and heels down like that, and bend him at the waist like that. You're done with the legs. Half of the semi is done. You can come to these butt flaps, open those up, and spin this whole section down. You can then spin him at the waist all the way around. And these little back sections here, you want to fold those back on both sides. You can then pop this whole, split his whole chest in half right here. If you see that, it keeps trying to move on me, so you just pull it up right there. You can then pull this open. I like to open this up and push the head back, and this little tab here will go into this slot right there, like so. And then get all this open so I can pull this up and click this into place. Pull these out. There's 2 rows of flaps there. Making sure his head stays straight in there. You can then take this and get the arms kind of just back out of the way. This will close down on these 2 posts in these 2 slots up here. And if you do it right, it'll kind of click down into place. Why is it not clicking? His head. There we go. Okay, his head was unaligned. Then what we can do is on each hand, we can open these panels and just fold his hand in. Make sure that his fist is folded up like as tight as you can get it there, or else it won't really fit in. Bend at the elbow. Bring that all down like that. Once you bring it all the way back, you can then, this little tab here that actually goes into this hole, will also, it'll double into fitting in right here to hold this down. So you kind of just wedge it in like that, and then close these panels. These will just click shut. This post here will go in that slot right there and actually hold shut. Do the exact same thing on this side. So open it up, push his fist in, push that in, close it, bend at the elbow, bend this all back, hook this piece over that tab right there, clip, close, slot right there, and then pull these little tanks out. And voila! Optimus Prime in semi mode. You got his trailer right here. Plug it in. Cool. To get him back into his robot mode, we can actually, I know I showed this in the review, but if you're curious, you can open this. You kind of do whatever you want with that. Transform this back, you can put that up and close it. There's all these little tabs and slots and stuff. But to get him back into robot mode here, you just fold these up, open up his toes and heels. You can then undo these wheels and straighten the legs. Make sure to undo those wheels first or you might break those tabs. Then you can separate his legs, do whatever you want. Come over here, open these panels out, right there. Swing his arm out, and sometimes that little tab will hold it and pull that open for you. Sometimes it won't, so sometimes you might just have to like physically open it. Then just pull his hand out. Put his arm down. And then do this side. So it kind of pulls it open for you sometimes. Makes it a little bit easier. Straighten that. Then you can split him at the gut right there. Pull this all up. Close these doors all in. Split this right here, and this part kind of takes some force. Feels a little breakable. You just fold that in. And before you close this down, open this back here and spin his head out. And his head has to be like perfectly lined up for it to actually go in and out. So while you're pulling the head out, you kind of got to wiggle this whole section down, just down into there. That peg right there, and that slot right there. Right there, okay. And now, again, these posts into these holes. Clip that all down, straighten his arms out, and get his arms out of the way. Spin him 180 at the waist. You can then take these, fold them up, and fold these back to form the butt cheeks. And once you got his butt cheeks done, you're done. That is Optimus back in robot mode. You can take his gun, you can put it in his hand, or you can even take this post here, put it on his back, make him look armored, or armed, I guess. But yeah, that's about it. Tell me what you think of this figure and what you think of the transformation guide down in the comments below. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. We're on our way to 50. We're almost at 30. So, but I hope you have a good night and stick around for the next video.